In this training series, I'm going to show you how you can get started making quality video content for your YouTube ads and your YouTube channel using Adobe Premiere Pro. Hi, my name is Nicholas Ayers. I'm the founder here at Major League Video Marketing, where I show business owners how to use YouTube ads and video marketing to grow their brand, grow their business, and grow their bottom line. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use keyboard shortcuts in Adobe Premiere to make your workflow simple. So whether you're using Adobe Premiere for your YouTube videos or your YouTube ads, you can zip through this with a very efficient and simple workflow. Now again, this is the second video of an 8-part training series. If you missed the first video, that video along with all the other videos in this training series are down below in the description. Make sure you check those out. Now if you're here because you just want the keyboard shortcuts for Adobe Premiere Pro, that's totally fine, but do me a huge favor, click the subscribe button below, click the little bell notification, because we're delivering content on a regular basis that's going to help you use video and YouTube ads to grow your brand, grow your business, and grow your bottom line. Now we're back in Premiere, and all of my shortcuts are going to be based on Windows. So if you want the Apple shortcuts, it's essentially going to replace the Control button with the Command button. But if I want to start a new sequence, I'm going to hit Control N, and that's going to allow me to select the settings that I want for a new sequence. Once I have that sequence, it's going to allow me to bring clips in and begin to work on my timeline. The other type of shortcut that I find myself using a lot is by zooming in and out of the keyframes. And so if I want to just zoom in, I hit the plus button. That brings me right to the individual frame. So if I want to splice or edit, I can just on the specific frame. I'm going to hit Control Z to undo that, and I'm just going to zoom back out by hitting the minus button. The other one that I use a lot is I do Alt. When I use Alt, that's going to allow me to essentially duplicate something that I already have selected. So by holding down Alt on my keyboard and dragging, I've duplicated this clip. I find I do this a lot with music. If I want looping music or if I want looping sound effects, I'll simply duplicate it on the timeline and just kind of bring those together. The other one that I do a lot of is ripple delete. Now ripple delete is when you want to make things kind of butt up perfectly against each other, because what can happen is if I just grab these and I select it, I can have a tendency to go over my clips, and that doesn't work. That's not good. So by hitting Command or Control Z, I can undo that. And what I would simply do is just highlight this spot here that brings this highlighted white space in my timeline. And if I just do Shift Delete, it brings it and it butts it up perfectly to the next clip. The other thing that I do here is you can see that I have this unlinked, meaning I have this as a separate file. I'm going to zoom in here with the plus button. This is a separate file and this is a separate file. But if I want to link them together, I could. So I'm going to select this, I'm going to hold down Shift, and I'm going to select this as well. And if I do Control L, now they're linked together. So now they're no longer one, but now they are jointed. So as I'm working with two different camera angles or multiple different clips and I have my audio separated for whatever reason, this allows me to bring them back together. If I want to unlink them, I'll just right mouse click here and I'll hit unlink. This allows me to separate them once again. Obviously the Control Copy and Control Paste that is typical on every Windows application will also work. Also Control S will allow you to save your file, and those are really the basic keyboard shortcuts that I find that if you just know those things, you'll be able to go easily in and out. So again, just plus and minus, I just keep my fingers on those constantly, and I'm able to zoom in and out. I'm able to select things and kind of, move them accordingly, drag that around, make that a little bit shorter. That is going to help you a lot when you are doing that. I'll put all the keyboard shortcuts in the description below just as a refresher, but if you know these and you just kind of make these common practice, you'll be able to just move a lot faster in Adobe Premiere Pro. Now when you click on the video right here, you're going to go to the third video in our training series that's going to show you how to cut, splice, and trim video and audio clips so you can butt them up together nicely and have a real seamless jump cut effect between all of your clips. So make sure you click on the video right here so you can get into learning how you can edit, splice, and cut all of your video and audio. I'll see you in the next video.